There he goes. I guess he had a fly. He kept... I'm just going to have to find that fly stuff. See which stuff I need. What are you doing over there? There he goes. There's his little butt. Come on now. Oh. Boy, they've been wild tonight. They want to stay over there and not over in the bigger part. Don't get your head stuck. I know she's gotten her head stuck a couple times somewhere. They're pretty smart though. These guys, my boyfriend, Mark's goats, always getting their head stuck somewhere. Especially Hannah. These guys ain't too bad. I think a couple of them got stuck a couple times, but not too bad. They can really usually get their head out most of the time. They're pretty smart. Mine, I think, is because I bottle fed them and they were babied and they're smart, I guess. He is having a hard time with that fly. Look at that. Oh, there's that horsefly. Getting horseflies out here this year. I'm going to have to... Those things are huge, and when they bite, oh, especially if you're on the horse and they bite, oh my goodness, that is painful because sometimes you fall off. I've fallen off once, but that was because the bit slipped on my horse, and I said in Jesus' name and let it go, and she stopped. It wasn't her fault. It was the bit slipped and was hurting her mouth, and so she kept, and then she went, we almost went into a hot fence. I'm having hard times with my words today, I swear. And she stopped nose to nose almost to that hot fence. And then she turned around and started bucking and everything. Oh my goodness. It didn't really freak me out, but then again it did, you know. It went so fast, so I didn't really have time to freak out. I held on until the belt on the saddle broke. And they were like, I can't believe you, you know, my cousins were like, I can't believe you held on to that. I said, well, I'm pretty good at riding. I've ridden my whole life, you know, off and on. And they were impressed. I didn't even get hurt. She had to be like a ton or whatever. I don't know how much she weighed. She wasn't a big, she was like a horse, donkey, or mule or whatever. Kind of a combination. She looked more like a horse than anything, though. She was, you know. And there he goes, too. So, yeah.